Welcome back to my channel. So today I thought we would do something different. I know we're always about what's new in skincare and beauty and everything like that, but there hasn't been a lot coming out on the market lately besides what I've already shown, and I thought it would be fun to do a shop my stash. So I'm gonna bring out some oldies with some goodies. Like, I've been thinking about this Laura Mercier Flawless Lumiere Radiance Perfecting. This used to be my favorite foundation. So we're gonna pull that back out. I'm wearing a bronzy outfit today, which I'll show y'all afterwards with my wig on. So I thought we'd pull out the Natasha Denona Mini Bronze Palette. We're going to pull out some old school Charlotte Tilbury with our Sunkissed Glow Cream Bronzer, and then with her Moonlit Glow Face Highlighter. Rare Beauty Primer, haven't used that in a while. And then, yeah, just some other little things. Real throwback Charlotte Tilbury Chic to Chic blush and a Fenty Beauty Cream blush. In the color Petal Poppin'. This is one of my favorite colors. So yeah, and then our YSL bronzer, and then throw it way back with, I rebought this a while back and haven't worn it yet, Blankety for MAC, just for a nice nude lip. So yeah, and a Rare Beauty highlighter. These I bought, I never really used it. This Danessa Myricks Low Key Skin. This is kind of like a blush, kind of a topper. I'm gonna use that. So let's pull out some old makeup. If you have any of this, pull this out. Let's go ahead and pull it out, and let's try to do a face with it. Alright, so I'm getting dressed to go to church today. So I'm wearing like a nice new dress I got from Nordstrom. Well, it's not really that new, but that is my anniversary sale. I haven't worn it yet. It's long sleeve because it's always cold in church. It's still hot here, but so yeah, let's get started. All right, we're gonna shake up our Lumiere, Flawless Lumiere from Laura Mercier. I'm using the shade 1N2 Vanilla. I'm just gonna put a couple pumps in the back of my hand. We're going to take our favorite foundation brush, which is the Beauty 101, BK Beauty 101 brush. I'll push y'all in just a little bit so y'all can see. Okay. And then we're just going to start applying this to the face. Oh, I forgot the primer. You know what? I only did this part. Let's put a little bit of Rare Beauty. Under here. Okay. Now, let's really get into it. So this was my go-to foundation for years. And I started thinking about this video last night, and I was thinking I was going to use either the Anastasia, her luminous one, but I think it's a little bit too dark right now without my self tan on. And then I was like, oh my gosh, I love this one so much. I hope I have the right color. And so far, I think it is the right color. See how it just gives you like a glow to the skin? Like, it's so pretty. It covers well. It lays pretty. It doesn't emphasize any texture. It's just a gorgeous foundation. Like, this is a foundation that, like, if you have no idea what foundation you should get, but you like your skin to look really healthy, not too dewy, not matte, this is like a really good bet, a safe bet for you. Okay, let's pull out our concealer. I've been on this kick with this Fenty Beauty one that's too light. For some reason, I just can't put it down. This is in the shade We're Even. I need to buy one of these in the next shade up. just so it matches a little bit better with my, when I have my tan. Because I am just a little bit darker in the summertime, especially with all my melasma, which you can really see all in through here. Oop. Now that I don't have hair from cancer. But I'm gonna, I don't know if I said, but I'm gonna put on my wig at the end and my dress and kind of show you all the end, and we'll do the lip at the very end. After we get all this done. I like to put the concealer all over. I was gonna pull out the Laura Mercier powder, but I realized I don't have it anymore. So we're just gonna go in with the Cherry Blossom from Huda Beauty. I feel like that's not too new. And that was the Nikki LaRose N16 brush that we used for that. Now we're gonna take her other brush, which is the Nikki LaRose by BK Beauty N14. We're gonna go in a little with the Huda Beauty powder. I do have new packaging of it. We're just gonna set that before we get any wrinkles or any creases in our eye. Now that we're in our 40s, well, mid 40s, 45, you know, we can kind of, those under eye bags are kind of a thing. All right, now that we've got complexion on, I'm just gonna spray a little bit of the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. So we're not going to use the new Patrick Starr today. Why do I never say his brand? One Size, because it's newer. So I want to just go back to the OG, which is Charlotte Tilbury. Drinking my yummy coffee. Alright, so we've got complexion down. Let's go in with brows. This is kind of cheating. This is the Refi Light pencil brush. This is newer to me. But my Urban Decay, is it Brow Blade? I think that's what it is. It ran out, so I can't use that right now. But that's a good one that I like. It has the like the flick end, you know, like the liquid end. I don't like that as much. I only use the pencil side of that brush, or that product. We're still rocking the big brows. Alright, got that just to kind of frame the face. Alright, since this Natasha Denona palette is pretty dark, I'm going to take just a little bit of the Hollywood Moonlight Glow from Charlotte Tilbury, and I'm just going to put it underneath the brow bone just to give us a little highlight. I'm going in the inner corner too. There we go. Okay. Now, what did we bring for bronzer? Oh yeah, Charlotte Tilbury. So I haven't used this in forever. Sunkissed Beautiful #2. So we're going to take our favorite brush for this, which is BK Beauty 109. Is this even... This could be all dried up if I haven't used it. Oh, it looks okay. I'm just going to pat it on the back of my hand so I don't get too much. This is pretty orangey. Good thing we're wearing a dress with bronze in it today. I did just order a fun new wig because in this winter time I always go red with my hair. Normally I have blonde, and I do blonde in the summer and red in the winter. So I did a red wig, like a reddish brown, and it's longer than my other wigs that I currently have. So I'm pretty excited about that to come in. I'm trying to go on like a no buy. And I ordered that wig like probably a month ago. It hasn't come yet. I guess they come from China or somewhere like that. But yeah, we're trying to do a low buy, no buy right now, which is really hard for me. I bought some stuff from the Nordstrom sale. I ended up sending a lot of stuff back because I bought like all these cute dresses and stuff, but I don't go anywhere except for chemo and like church. So today I get to wear a pretty dress because I'm going to church. But like, I'm not getting dressed up to go to chemo, let's be honest. So, you know, that's pretty much it. So what's the point of buying all these pretty dresses? I kept like 2 nice sweater dresses, and I did keep a pair of boots that are really pretty, just to kind of have them for when I want to wear them. But I can't wear heels anymore because of my other illnesses. But anyway, all right, so we're gonna go in with the Natasha Denona mini bronze palette. We're gonna use this one right here, which is Gobi. We're just gonna take it on a fluffy brush, and we're just gonna put it on the outer crease. I go in almost to the very front of the eye, about right here. I want this pretty bronzy because the outfit we're wearing is nice and has some bronze in it. I want to pull those colors out. Okay, just make sure that's really blended out. I'll add some to the bottom. Really blow out that bottom lash line. I really like that look of a blown out bottom lash line. Okay, well, that's pretty blown out, isn't it? I'm looking for. Okay. Then we're gonna take the darkest shade, which is Tough. Is that what that says? Yeah, Tough. And we're just gonna put that on the outer corner. Take that blending brush, just blend again. No harsh edges. And we're gonna go in with this lightest color, which is bronze. Doesn't seem like it should fit the name of this color. We're just gonna put that on the lid and then blend it out. And then we're gonna take the shimmery color, which is Flesh. Am I reading these backwards? I might be. I think I'm reading these backwards. This has to be bronze. that's weird. We're gonna put that on the outer from the middle. I think I'm gonna go in just a little bit more with that darkest color, which I really think is russet. I don't know, y'all. And just kind of build it up a little bit more. On the outer corner. And take a little bit of it in the outer third lash line. And then you can use any brown eyeliner, but I grabbed the Victoria Beckham Satin Kajal in, what color is this? Cinnamon. It's just the brown one. Oh, it needs to be sharpened. Going with that on the waterline, and then I'm gonna lean in a little bit. And then just a very outer part of the eye. Just kind of smoke it out a little bit. And we're just gonna take a clean brush. This is the Jaclyn Hill 732, and we're just gonna kind of blend it all together. So there we have a nice, pretty, I should have zoomed out a little bit, dramatic, kind of smoky eye there. Okay, then we're gonna go in with this Hollywood Flawless filter with our Anastasia, oh, where is it? Old school Anastasia brush. We're just gonna place this. I like to just place it in a C. Okay, now let's have some fun with our blush. Let's go in with the Danessa Myricks first. This is in the color Low Key. This is my Fenty Beauty brush. I'm just gonna put some on the back of my hand. I think this is supposed to be more like a highlighter, like a highlight kind of topper blush. That's really pretty. We might not go in with anything else actually. Can y'all see that? I am kind of having to build it up. I'm working straight from the pan now instead of my hand. Put a little bit on my nose. It's pretty. All right, then let's set our bronzer a little bit with just a little bit, nothing big. Now we're gonna go in with Chic to Chic by Charlotte Tilbury, just because I haven't used this in 100 years. We're gonna take that Ariel by Morphe brush. Just kind of set the blush. I used to love these. I haven't pulled these out in forever. That's a really pretty cheek color. Okay, And then for brows, let's finish them off by taking the Gimme Brow number 2. Start at the end because that's the most product. And I always wipe off the brush of my excess. And then I kind of feather them up right here. Okay. This brow is kind of bothering me a little bit. Alright, and then we're going to set it all with the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. I'm gonna take a little bit of this liquid liner in brown from Anastasia. Again, I haven't used this in 100 years. I'm about to have to get really close to the mirror. I'm just gonna put this a little bit on the outer corner. Just to give this a little bit more definition. And then we're gonna put on my favorite YSL Lash Clash. I have this in brown. Should I use it in brown? I don't feel like going to get it. I'm just gonna use it in black. Always wipe off the excess. I don't like clumpy lashes at all. This is something I bought in the anniversary sale. If you are looking, Nordstrom has a pack of 2 of these for like this price of 1. I always buy that in the sale every time. They have some good beauty deals. My mom got like a La Mer kit. Because she really likes their facial moisturizer, and it's so expensive to buy it on its own. But in the kit you get like the eye cream, the treatment lotion, which I like, which is just like a you just put it on before makeup. Just helps everything absorb into the skin better. Like an essence, I guess. Comes with something else too. I can't think of the name of it. Okay, so we've got that on. We are set. We are... Oh, I've got a little bitty spot right there. I'm going to wait for it to dry and then I'm going to fix it. So this is the makeup so far. I'm going to go put my dress on and my wig, which is going to take a little minute. And then I will come back to y'all and show you the finished product, and we will do the lip together. And we'll be right back. I'm going to lean in a little bit, show you everything up close. I always like to put a little bit more blush on because it's the first thing that fades. This is a really pretty bronze smoky eye, and we used everything old, nothing new. So I'll see y'all back in a minute to put on my lip. Okay, so now we're just going to finish with the lip. So we're going to do the lip. We're going to use nothing but older products today. So we're going to start off with the Fenty Beauty Traced Out Liner in Apricot. This is Apricot by, this is Apricot by Fenty Beauty. Okay, we're gonna throw it back to an oldie but a goodie. This is Blankety from MAC. And then we're going to top it with a little bit of, if I can read the name, Tulip Kiss by Fenty Beauty. Just for a nice neutral lip. We've got the wig on. And we are ready to go to church. All right, bye guys.